this glorious falcon encrusted from head to toe with the finest jewels, the stuff that dreams are made of. But not my dreams. As we all know, I am Xena, taskmistress of time and Grand Duchess of gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, if AJ and his cockamamie crew can't bring me time treasures and all the knowledge that goes with it, I'll stop their clocks forever!
Time, the most precious treasure in the universe. Our mission, to explore it, to travel through history, unraveling its mysteries, unlocking its secrets, unleashing its energy. Knowledge is power.
Well, it's a great big world, and it's been around a long, long time.
AJ Time Travelers, traveling through history, unlocking its secrets.
The ring is the key.
AJ Time Travelers,
Question unravelers.
knowledge is power. AJ Time Travelers.
You are so lucky, dear.
Mother, I've been lucky since the day I met you.
He's lucky. I was one swat away from being head Gil.
Hey, Mom, Dad, do you know anything about Pompeii?
Just a little dab will do you, son. Keeps my hair shiny and manageable all day.
You're thinking of Pompeii, dear. Pompeii was a city in southern Italy that was destroyed by a volcano named Mount Vesuvius in the year 79 A.D.
Bravo, Mother. Very impressive.
So what's the lesson we're supposed to learn from it?
Don't build your city near a volcano.
I don't think that's what my teacher had in mind. It's my homework. I should figure it out myself.
But if you need help with hair care products, son, I'm your man.
Thanks, Dad. I'll keep it in mind.
Boy, I'm glad that chapter of my life is over.
Mount Vesuvius erupted almost 2,000 years ago. What does that have to do with me?
Commander, we've got a bad case of Xena.
There's a lot of that going around. Prepare the ship for my arrival.
Step to it, guys. Commander's on his way.
Turbos and servos up to speed.
Hey, Ollie, I've been working on my impersonations. Want to see one?
Not now, Izzy. I'm very busy.
Great. See if you can tell who this is.
Meow.
Cat?
Yes!
Commander, we're as ready as we're going to get.
Speaking of getting, they better be getting me something pronto, because you know how I hate to be kept waiting.
Ready, Commander.
Beam me up, Scotty. I always wanted to say that.
Ciencias Potencia!
Knowledge is power!
Welcome aboard, AJ.
Good to be back, Maria.
Commander on the bridge.
At ease, guys. What do you know, Ollie?
AJ, Xena's having one of her greedy attacks. You've got to help us.
That witch really steams my sockets.
Problem. Something I said. Well, it's going to be something I do, because I need to match wits with someone. And since you're so proud of your little time machine, I want you to go back to a different century and find a different kind of time machine and learn all about it. And of course, bring me something very, very, very expensive.
Please don't say it if we don't. Please don't say it. Please don't say it if we don't. Please don't say it if we don't. Please.
And if we don't?
No.
And if you all don't want to end up like the Poochie Bear, you'll make Xena very, very happy.
You okay, Izzy?
Izzy? Izzy what?
He's fine.
We have to travel to a different century and find another time machine.
Everyone knows the time machine was invented in this century.
Maybe she's not talking about a time machine like the Kairos.
What other kinds of time machines are there?
Well, people are time machines because we're always moving forward through time.
Telescopes are a kind of time machine because some stars are so far away, when we look at them today, we're actually seeing them how they appeared years ago.
A rawhide chew toy is a kind of a time machine.
Really? How's that?
I don't know. I just didn't want to be left out of the conversation.
This just isn't my day. We can't figure out what Xena wants, and I'm studying Pompeii and can't figure out what my teacher wants.
Hey, AJ, you just hit one out of the park!
Now I can't figure out what you want.
Oh, AJ, it'll all be crystal clear in time. Commander, I suggest you set a course for Pompeii!
You haven't been wrong yet, Ollie. Bit, set the coordinates.
Destination locked in.
Pompeii, Italy, 1875.
If I fasten my seatbelt too tight, I won't be able to think straight.
Time Tower, this is the Kairos, requesting clearance for departure.
Roger that, Kairos. On our way to Pompeii, Italy, are we? Well, I hope you get a big bang out of it.
That's nice, Bulls. Can you clear us?
You don't have to ask me twice. I'm here to cater to your every whim. There's a lot more where that came from. Somebody stop me.
Stop!
Okay. Now, remember the rules of time travel. You can only go back in time as observers, and you are forbidden from changing, altering, varying, spindling, or otherwise mutilating the course of history. Do you understand?
We understand.
We're clear direct to 1875. Taxi to passenger entry platform MCLXV III. Got it?
Aye, aye. Let's blast into the past.
Prepare for arrival.
On the planet Earth, the southwestern quadrant of the continent I like to call Europe, lies Pompeii, the Rip Van Winkle of cities. Back in 79 AD, it went to sleep for almost 2,000 years, and the man who gave it its wake-up call was archaeologist Giuseppe Fiorelli.
Buongiorno, and welcome to Pompeii and the still active Mount Vesuvius. Today's weather will be ash followed by hot gases and flowing lava.
Let me set the stage for you, AJ. In the year 79 AD, the ancient Roman city of Pompeii was hustling and bustling. People were going about their business. Farmers were farming. Romans were Roman.
Dogs were dogging it.
In other words, ancient Pompeii was a toddling town under the shadow of majestic Mount Vesuvius. But then...
Was that me?
No, it's Mount Vesuvius.
That's right, AJ. The town didn't know that below that beautiful mountain, hot gases and melting rocks were building up under enormous pressure, getting ready to explode into one of nature's mightiest and deadliest forces, the volcano. Run for it! She's gonna blow!
Is it done erupting?
I'll check.
No, Izzy, go! You can't beat a volcano booting on a puppy for pure viewer satisfaction. Come on, do it again. Please, please.
What happened to Pompeii? It's gone.
AJ, my boy, Mount Vesuvius happened to Pompeii. After the smoke cleared, that thriving little town was just a memory. In fact, it wasn't even a memory. In time, grass and trees grew in, covering up any traces of that once great city.
Oh, I love trees.
In time, people forgot Pompeii ever existed.
I don't get it, Ollie. Vesuvius exploded almost 2,000 years ago. Why do we only go back to 1875?
Dynamite! Question! There's a method to my mania. We're back where Pompeii used to be to catch the time machine that's going to carry us the rest of the way back to the ancient Roman Empire.
And here he is, the commander of that time machine.
An archaeologist who can really get down.
The guy who likes to shovel the dirt on ancient Pompeii.
Let's get our hands dirty for Giuseppe. I can dig it, he can dig it, she can dig it, we can dig it, but can you dig it? Feel ready!
I think I've been digging around in the sun too long. What kind of machine is this?
It's a time machine, sir. Doesn't your time machine look like this?
My time machine? Where did I get a time machine? Did the kid get a hold of some bad clam sauce? I'm an archaeologist. I explore what's left of ancient civilization.
By exploring what's left behind by ancient people, he learns how they lived.
So you're the man who dug up the lost city of Pompeii.
Huh? Then we have a lot in common. I once dug up a lost bone in my backyard.
If we have anything in common, I'm gonna bury myself. Let me tell you a little tale. Gather round. Not too close. Summertime around the year 1594, these guys were digging a ditch, looking for some water. What they found was the roof of a building. What was the roof of a building doing on the ground? They didn't care. The ditch was dug, and that was that.
I hate when people dig and run.
So a couple of hundred more years go by, and other people started digging. They find more stuff, like vases and statues and money and jewels. So they dig and they dig and they dig and they dig. These people were digging fools. Before long, they could tell they were digging up a city. But they did not know what a city they were digging up until they found an inscription that read, Republique Pompeianorum. And you know what that means?
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
It's Latin for the Republic of Pompeii.
So they found the lost city of Pompeii.
Funny how it's always the last place you look.
Anyway, that's where I, Giuseppe Fiorelli, come in. I started a methodical scientific exploration. Take a peek-a-loo. We found everything just as the people had left it. A lady's armband in the shape of a serpent.
Ooh, ancient Romans believed the serpent would ward off bad luck.
Nuts in a bowl. Cooked eggs, half eaten. Bread. Sitting in an oven just waiting for somebody to take a bite.
Don't mind if I do. That's a little overdone, isn't it?
Could be. She's been sitting in an oven for more than 1,600 years. We found a donut so stale, even the holes were hard. I make a little joke.
What a weird statue. How come his arms are like that?
If you were about to be covered by 50 tons of volcanic ash, you'd look like that too.
What is this?
It's a plaster image of an actual person who lived in a Pompeii.
And sadly, who died in Pompeii.
That's right. You see that volcano? She blew her top so hard and so fast, the poor Pompeians didn't know it hit them. Most of them got away. But the unlucky ones who didn't were buried under 15 feet of volcanic ash. Over hundreds of years, the ash turned to rock, and their bodies naturally disappeared. The result? Hollowed-out rocks. I, Giuseppe Fiorelli, I come up with the idea of filling the hollowed-out rocks with plaster.
I see. That way you ended up with plaster Statues that showed the way ancient Pompeians looked in their last moments on Earth.
Precisamento!
That's a real dead person?
Don't worry, Izzy. It's not a real person. It's just a
Thank you very much.
impression.
Kind of like a human fossil.
Exactamundo!
Guys!
What is it, Izzy?
It moved! It's alive!
Izzy, it's just plaster. It's not a real person. See?
But
I think maybe here's a collar. She's a too tight.
Okay, if we give them both an IQ test, my money's on a statue.
But that's not all. I, Giuseppe Fiorelli, found in the ruins of a Pompeii. I found the whole city almost perfectly preserved.
For the first time, people can see what everyday life was like in an ancient Roman city.
If you look hard enough, you can see it as it used to be. There's Via dell'Abbondanza, Main Street. Get the keys to Dad's chariot and take your best girl out for a little pizza. And here it is, home sweet home. Mom's at the stove stirring the sauce, and Dad's unwinding from a hard day at the forum, while the Bambinos, assistant junior, do their homework. And there's nothing like a Friday night at the fight.
This is how it is, Coselius, ringside at Pompey Square Garden. We're here at the fight of the 1st century. What a travesty! Never before has this reporter seen such a mismatch.
That's amazing! By digging up Pompeii, you've taken us back to the days of ancient Rome.
I guess Pompeii really is a time machine.
Speaking of time machines, I gotta get going. If I don't put some lire in the meter, they're gonna tow my horse. Ciao.
So it wasn't a time machine like our time machine, but it did take us back almost 2,000 years.
how far back is that in dog years?
Surprise! It's time for you to show me how much you've learned from your little journey. Unless you'd rather be frozen in time! So, my little cable shopping network, I need tchotchkes, and I need them now. But first, let's play our little game. You know the rules. You have exactly 60 seconds to make the knowledge meter read 100%, or you all will be frozen in time for eternity. Go!
This is bread from the ovens of Pompeii, baked on the day that Mount Vesuvius erupted. It was buried under 15 feet of volcanic ash for almost 2,000 years.
Yuck! Moldy old bread, not on my diet. I prefer frozen time travelers. Come on, talk to me.
Here's a solid gold armband in the shape of a coiled serpent. In ancient Pompeii, they thought the serpent would bring them good luck.
But it didn't work, did it? And it's not working for you either. You're running out of time.
Or as my people say, time flies. Get it? See, with the flies and time. What are you looking at?
What else?
What else?
I'm thinking.
I'm telling you guys, he really moved. Oh, not only that, he tried to take me for a walk.
Izzy, in your own vacant way, you're a genius.
Xena, I saved the best for last. This is a plaster cast of a citizen from the ancient city of Pompeii. Giuseppe Fiorelli, the famous archaeologist, came up with the process for recreating the people of Pompeii as they looked when they died.
Hurry, AJ, hurry!
The ruins of Pompeii are a time machine that let us see what life was like in an ancient Roman city.
You slipped by this time, but I'll take that statue. I'll keep it in my car. That way, when I'm driving alone in the carpool lane, I won't get a ticket. You smell something burning? It's me!
Someone owes someone an apology.
I didn't see a statue move. Did you see a statue move?
I didn't see a statue move.
Well, Commander, another job well done.
And here is everything we learned on our trip back in time.
Hang on to it, AJ. As they say in ancient Rome, scientia es potentia.
Bit, let this sweet chariot swing low and carry us home.
Home it is.
Commander's Journal. Subject, Pompeii. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, but parts of it were destroyed in minutes. The good that came from this tragedy is that Pompeii is a window through which we can see life in an ancient Roman city. I've learned archaeology is a kind of time machine, one in which anybody can travel.
AJ, don't move. Don't even breathe.
This time I got him. Take that!
You missed me! You missed me! I could do this all day.